And now we'll go into the most powerful moment. There's right and there's wrong. And as Christians, we are told, in fact, before we play it, I'm going to read a tweet from Charlie. And this tweet was back in 2014. Okay. And Charlie wrote, he didn't quote scripture. This is Charlie just talking. To be a Christian means to forgive the inexcusable because God has forgiven the inexcusable in you. Charlie Kirk wrote that. And like I said, there's right and there's wrong. It doesn't matter what your circumstances are. It doesn't matter what has happened to you in your past. It doesn't matter why this, that, and the other. There is a good choice and there is a wrong choice. There is a moral choice and there is an evil choice. There is a Christian choice or a non-Christian choice. If anyone has the backstory to not do what God has commanded us to do, it would be Erika Kirk in the realm of the murderer, the assassin that took her husband's life in cold blood in front of the entire world. But yet, in the moment heard around the world, she shows all of us, whether we've had loss in our lives, whether we've lost a spouse, a child, whether we were beaten or victimized, whether people have thrown us aside our entire lives, no matter what, Erika Kirk showed us the true definition of biblical Christianity by doing what most of us view as the unthinkable. Because that's what Jesus did for us. Let's play it.
Father, forgive them, for they not know what they do. That man, that young man, I forgive him.
Look at all the people crying, man. Like, in that moment, it broke the whole stadium. Everyone.
Oh, it broke everybody watching, trust me.
And then here we go. And then she's going to say it. Here we go. Unless, yeah, we'll see. No, it's not the whole clip. She goes on to say, this isn't going to be the full clip. She goes on to say, because that's what we're called to do as Christians. I'm paraphrasing here.
Yeah.
But we are called to forgive, and we are called to, as Charlie put it, forgive the inexcusable because God has forgiven the inexcusable in us. My hope and my prayer is that moment from Erika Kirk for so many people makes us realize that all of the gray area that we put between right and wrong, good, evil, moral, immoral, Christian, anti-Christian, all of the gray area we put, oh, but Graham, you don't know this. Oh, but what about my parent? Oh, but they beat me. Oh, but this. Oh, but that. Oh, you don't know the trauma that well, I lost my child, or, oh, I lost my spouse, or, oh, this, or, oh, that, or, oh, this, or, oh, that. There is good. There is evil. There is right. There is wrong. There is Christ-like, and there is not Christ-like. And Erika Kirk showed us that in 11 days, she showed us what it means to truly be Christ-like and to forgive what we view as the unforgivable. Because the God that we serve is so big that it gives us the strength to do what many would think is impossible. And I've seen so many people, and I've heard so many people say it in the comments, like, I couldn't do it. Da, 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 da. Well, my challenge to you is to seek the Lord to get to a point where you can do it, because that's the whole point. Every bit of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming to you today as a man that cried multiple times in front of many people who kept putting cameras in my face during the whole thing. But I come to you today as a man. You know, I put it on X just last night. I am forever changed, and because what I witnessed yesterday, I think is going to change and supercharge a generation. I know it's changed me, and I know it's got me sitting here already making plans on, okay, how do we do 10X what we're doing right now? And more specifically, how do we do 10X that we're doing right now, but also with the purpose of speaking the truth? Even these debates that we have politically, why do we have them politically? What is the point of trying to prove that one political side is better than the other if it's not to point to the actual truth? Why are we anti-LGBTQ? Because it's not biblical. Why are we anti-hookup culture? Because it's not biblical. Why are we anti-open borders and all this? Because it's not biblical. Why are we anti-pro-choice? Because it's not biblical. This is why. The truth is what's most important in what we do and why we do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so as we move forward, that's my focus. Go ahead, Todd.
Yeah, I just want to reel back to the forgiveness conversation for just a second, because like Graham, I do see a lot of people in the chat that are saying, you know, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Let me help you. For those of you that still have that anger that you just won't let go, forgiveness is just as much for you as it is for the person you're forgiving, because you can't really step out into the next level of your sanctification process or the next level of your walk with God without cleansing that and having something dark in your heart. Because let me tell you from personal experience, all right, folks, personal experience, hate doesn't help. I'm just going to be real with you. It's a darkness that you have to let go and you have to let down. And so let me just help you. If you got something in your life that's holding you back, forgiveness is just as much for your spirit as it is for the person you're forgiving.
Correct. And I also want to be abundantly clear. Forgiveness does not mean lack of accountability and justice.
No.
This man will die for what he did to Charlie Kirk, as he should. This man should be put to death for what he did. 1,000,000%. And he will get his due.
Oh, yeah, he will. And that was another impressive. And Graham, I know you've been gone. I don't know if you saw this or not, but Erika actually commented on the death penalty for the kid. And she said, I'm going to leave it up to the government. It's not my decision, and I don't want to make that decision. She's not going to appear in court asking for it or nothing like that. In her words, because she doesn't want that stain on her soul when she meets the creator of the universe. That's amazing.
We've got to rate the Vince, but I want to say one more thing that she said, and I've heard Charlie say this. Every decision we make, either right or wrong, puts a mark on our souls. And at the end of our lives, however long, or in Charlie's case, however short that may be, our soul is marked by the decisions that we make. How are you going to mark your soul? How are you going to make those decisions that do so much for what your eternal destination is going to be? And so, again, I pray that this turns into a revival for our country. I pray that this turns into a true turning point for the USA to go back to God. And I still see so many people in the comments, they're like, I didn't no, this is Israel, this is no, America is not a Christian, keep religion out of politics, da. And my answer to that is, I hope that you watch it again. and then again, and then again, and then again, and then again, until finally the Lord gets you, because he will. If you go seeking for the Lord long enough, I promise you, you will find him. He's not finding you. He's right there beside you the entire time. He's just waiting on you to say yes. And then I hope that we all do and are willing to do what Charlie did. And even Erika said, it's a very dangerous statement to make, because God might just take you up on it, that your will be done in our lives, whatever that may be.